Thanks for clicking in. Well, the ball is rolling ahead. The opposition and critics say the Yingluck government has made progress in paving the way for Thaksin's return by ordering a reshuffle at the Corrections Department, which you must know is in charge of petitions seeking a royal pardon. PM Yingluck is of course standing firm, saying the reshuffle has nothing to do with Thaksin's petition. Well, time will soon tell, because actions speak louder than words. Thairat's main headlines scream: Prison Director General transferred. Democrats cry foul, alleging government helping Thaksin. Pujatkan states Cabinet appoints in charge of corrections. Thaksin petition must be done and got over with. But it looks like Thaksin's opponents are trying just as hard to campaign against the attempts to help the convicted ex-PM return home without him having to serve a jail term. Thai Post Inside page shows multiculturalists rallying on Silom, urging people in the area to join their protest. The Yingluck government had earlier dismissed concern that its attempts to help Thaksin would lead to it being short-lived. Meanwhile, Thai Post main headline shouts, Ukrit appointed to restructure court. Cabinet gives birth to a new independent body on the rule of law, which will put the country under reform in 2 years. The newspaper says the government is exercising its mandate without caring for the public's feelings, appointing former Senate Speaker Ukrit Mongkol who, by the way, is closely linked to Thaksin, to head the new body that will rewrite the country's sovereignty principles of three checks and balances for parliament, cabinet, and court. The newspaper adds that Constitution Court judges are actually crying foul, alleging the government has no respect for judges and the justice system will be thoroughly distorted. Matichon also reports about the move. Its sub-headline states, Government brings in Ukrit to solve double standards in regard to law enforcement. And Matichon's main headlines blast out, Release all. National Reconciliation Committee whitewashes those arrested by emergency laws. The newspaper says the Kanit Committee will this week submit its conclusion to PM Yingluck to temporarily release people arrested under the emergency law if there is no incriminating evidence against them, and free those arrested on charge of gathering during the protests, which are deemed as political cases. Now, a picture is certainly worth 1,000 words, and both Pujatkan and Thai Post feature a photo of a man braving waist-deep water as he goes about his daily job of selling rice congee in Ayutthaya. Well, the plight of people who have to struggle harder to make ends meet in light of severe flooding this year will likely continue as more storms are predicted to strike us. Also, Bangkokians must brace for a huge amount of runoff water from the north in the next 3 days, according to the Bangkok governor. Lastly, we have a new Miss Universe. Newly crowned Angolan Laila Lopes distinguished herself from a line of other beautiful contestants with her depth and spirituality. She was asked what physical trait she would change if she could, and here's what she said. Thank God, I'm very satisfied with the way God created me. I won't change a thing. I consider myself a woman endowed with inner beauty. I have acquired many wonderful principles from my family, and I intend to follow these for the rest of my life. And you might be wondering how our very own Miss Thailand fared. Well, she won third place in the costume contest. That's it, folks. Have a nice day.